First tonight, a West Virginia politician is in the hospital this evening with copperhead snake bites on both legs. Doug Skaff was taking down campaign signs Wednesday near 119 in Danville in Boone County. He was with his 7-year-old son at the time, who was not injured. Skaff came up short Tuesday in his bid for Secretary of State, but he tells us tonight the sting from election night pales in comparison to what he experienced the next day.
Got to the Danville exit at the corner of 119. There's a stoplight there and a nice sign. And I take 5 feet up into the hillside and grab one side of my sign. And then, boom, I just felt like I stepped on a barbed wire or like a piece of glass. And it penetrated through my shoe. I looked down and there was a hole in my shoe. And right in where my pinky toe would be. I didn't think anything of it. Then I went and grabbed the other side, kind of shook it off, like I must have stepped on something. Yeah. I must have stepped on something, and I went to the next side. I pulled the sign down, and it hit me again. Another something sharp. I looked down. It was a copperhead snake, had just bit me, and then a second one popped up and bit me a second time within like 5 seconds.
How grateful are you that your 7-year-old son wasn't the one who got, because where was he when Dad was getting snake bit?
You know, I'm so thankful. He had just gotten out and gotten the sign right before me and helped me. And this one, he was still in the car. He was still in the car, and I had the trunk open, and he heard me scream and yell, and it really just knocked me back on my tail. And I got over to the car and pulled myself up and said, Andrew, get out of the car, help me. We got to call 911. And he gets down there, and he's getting ready to get my phone and call. And then some great people from down in Boone County pulled right up. And I remember them. They were great. And they came up and they helped me out. And they came and they came and said, can I call 911? So they helped me. I told them what happened. And I saw the snake. I'm scared of snakes. I'm scared to death of snakes. And I saw it look me in the face right before it bit me. It was the darndest thing.
I was going to ask you this, but I think I already know the answer to your question. I was going to say, what was worse, losing the election or getting the snake bite? And I'm sure it's a snake bite.
It's a snake bite, man. The snake bite, you know, elections come and go, but I don't wish this on anybody. It was scary. It hurt. I didn't know. I mean, when I saw that venom kind of going through my body like that and feeling the sensation rising through my leg, I didn't know where it was going to stop. Yeah. It was scary.
Doug Skaff was the Democratic minority leader in the West Virginia House of Delegates before switching parties and running for Secretary of State. The length of his hospital stay really depends on the severity of the infection. If all goes well, he hopes to be home over the weekend.